There was excitement in the air on Monday at Allen Fieldhouse as year number 2 of the Brandon Schneider era of KU women's basketball kicked off with Media Day festivities. One season removed from a season that had plenty of freshmen on the floor and no seniors on the roster, suddenly Kansas has some of the more experience in the Big 12 Conference and 0 freshmen on this year's roster sheet. A lot of transfers, though, including MCKENZIE CALVERT from USC and Jessica Washington of North Carolina, a McDonald's All-American. And that tandem in the backcourt, Coach Schneider feels, could really add a scoring punch to the KU offense.
It doesn't matter who we have on our roster. We will always strive to be a program that can, have 4 guys in double figures. I mean, that's just how I think basketball should be played. I think you have to share the ball and you have to get it from, a lot of different spots on the court. But those are 2 players. For us to have the kind of turnaround that we aspire to, those 2 are going to have to be some of our better scorers. There's no question.
So let's hear from this talented transfer tandem, with each endorsing the game of the other. First, here's Jessica Washington, the former Tar Heel, talking about MCKENZIE CALVERT's game.
She's a go-getter. She's a dog out there. She's a scorer. She gets stops on defense. I love playing with Kens. I mean, we're all going to be really defensively intensive this year, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
And what does MCKENZIE think that Jessica does best?
Ever since 7th grade, Jess has always had a swaggy game about her. She's super chill, but she can change speeds like crazy. Like, it's crazy. Like, she reminds me kind of Kyrie Irving. Like, her crossover, she can shoot the 3. She can get to the rim and have a crazy finish. Sometimes when we do one-on-one, I play against her, I'm like, how the heck did she make that? But it's Jess. Like, she's a great point guard, and I just can't wait to play with her.
While the transfers were a hot topic at Monday's Media Day, there's a lot of returning talent on this team as well, including Kylie Kopatich, the top returning scorer from a year ago at just under 10 points per game. We caught up with Kylie and asked who amongst the returnees has improved the most from last season to now.
I think Kaylin's actually been pretty successful in that. I think she knows her role really well, and she understands that this is her last year, so she is going to just bring it all she can, and I think it's really shown.
We wrap it up with some disappointing news from Monday as Coach Schneider announced that sophomore forward Tyler Johnson is out indefinitely after suffering a knee injury that did require surgery. The Kansas women open up exhibition play October the 30th with Fort Hays State right here in Allen Fieldhouse. Covering Kansas women's basketball on KUathletics.com, I'm Brian Haney.